What's up, guys? It is season 2 of TTAPulse.com, October 1st. They just ended their season yesterday. And this is my first game of the season. I've been matched up with HeirOfValyria, and we have a two-player match to play here. I'm, of course, ranked 0. Basically, I'm in bronze age A. So, and Air is not in master. Anyway, there's like no rank. Rank means nothing at this point. But if we want to look at his stats really quick, and take my turn after looking at his stats. Rank 41 is level, not rank, level. And definitely a blitz player, as you can see. I've played him before. I can't remember like what happened or anything. I know he's a decent player. So he went with Engineering Genius. I'm going to want to... let's look at the wonders here. We have Colossus, Roman Roads, Acropolis. Okay, so really the only thing that Engineering Genius is super good for might be Roman Roads. Stonehenge, possibly too. You could argue that it gets a wonder out faster so you can get the next wonder. But there's nothing. I mean, Roman Roads is it. So it's the only thing that like would really accelerate your early game. So the thing about Boudica, I don't think Boudica is the right choice. The thing about her is Alex is a direct counter. So if it is something like Boudica, Urban Growth, then he can take Alex, and that's not fun. So I think I could do Richland Growth, Richland and Urban Growth, and then look forward to a leader like Sun Tzu. I don't know. I don't think that's so good. I'm just gonna take Alexander and end the turn. And then he has to. Oh well, no other leaders came out, so he has maybe Confucius. He'll get next turn, but he does have to spend a lot of actions on this. I'll have an interesting choice of maybe spending 2 on Roman Roads or 1 on Stonehenge. That's interesting for sure. So let's quick salutation. Also, I'm super into Colossus. I love it. Again, that'll be 2. There's no way that's going to be 1 for me, right? No way. So it could be, yeah. So I could say 2 for Colosseum. Did I say Colossus? Or 1 for Stonehenge. I like Stonehenge. Stonehenge, of course, you do need something to come out to use it with, like either Code of Laws or Monarchy. I think are the 2 best things. But even without that, it is that happy face. It is a culture per turn, and it's not too bad really to have a little extra science in age 1, just for that extra boost that maybe you get to put down iron sooner, or you get to put down knights sooner than you would. He's definitely thinking about this one. He's got to be eyeing Roman Roads, but is it worth it to him to try to make that happen? Here we go. Okay, so he's chosen not to take anything. Interesting. So, oh, and St. Peter's comes out. Okay, and so does Joan. Well, I mean, so St. Peter's is not bad, but of course it dies to Ravages. Am I worried about Ravages in a 2-player game? Somewhat. Hmm. Well, if I took Stonehenge, that would put Roman Roads at 1. So that doesn't sound too great. I could just wait until... Wow, it totally crashed on me. I've literally never seen it just crash mid-game, just quit on me. Wow. Let's try that again. I wonder if that's what happened to him, and maybe that's why it took so long for his turn. Okay, let's try it again. So back to here. I could go Frugality and then keep Roman Roads. Yeah, I don't really like it. I think Colosseum's great too. So given that Colosseum is pretty good, and and for me, I don't think that it's worth the extra action for either of them. I'm thinking that the best course of action might be to just take this and hire Alex. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Okay, so that's cool. That's who else is in here? We got okay, so Joan's really good, of course. Joan, I don't know if she's so good early. Like she's literally the first card on age 1, but it's not super great this early. So am I going to spend an action to get Joan? Is that going to be worth it? I think Code of Laws is worth it. I think 2 on Code of Laws is the way to go. And then the other actions would be increase pop, build a lab. I think that's what I'll go with. I don't think I'm going to go for Joan. Those are good 4 solid actions that all have a pretty good use right now. Joan just seems like, I don't know. Then again, Code of Laws with Joan, pretty nice combination. So if you're thinking more long term, that's my 5th CA and my 3rd MA, and I'm set. I don't have to worry about the leader. I got a really good leader, and I just jump into Codalize as soon as I can. So then the question is, which action would I not do? And I guess that would be increase pop. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that works. So build a lab, grab Codalize, grab Joan. Unless he grabs Joan, of course. I don't think she's worth 2. He's got to grab a Wonder and start making use of these yellows. Confucius. Oh, okay. So all that talk about Roman roads. Oh no, I'm leaving him. Roman roads for 1. Well, didn't matter, did it? So yeah, I think this is pretty. Not that. This is pretty good. Could also make an argument for starting the Wonder so that I have. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I think especially because we got that extra pop with the event. So now I can catch the free temple, the free warrior, and whatnot. This does leave him with knights, and of course I would love knights, but I think it's too early to worry about knights right now. So overall, I think this is good. Does put him with irrigation at 1 also, so that's not ideal. But that's really the only way I could see getting, other than monarchy, or of course theocracy. Joan is pretty good here. So let's go with that in the turn. And let's hope that the next knight comes out pretty soon. More knight tactics. There's the next knight. Okay, so I'm fine. He could spend 3, I suppose, on it, but barring that, I don't think he'll do that. Trade routes. I do like where Nostradamus is. I didn't really mean to do that. So Joan is going to probably going to want a temple at some point, whether I build it or not. What am I doing with these trade routes? I have increased pop. I can get into Codalize if I just build 1 stage of the Wonder. So that would be one of my actions would be to build a stage. Another action to increase pop, still be in corruption. So then I would want to increase pop again, or just keep working on the Wonder. I think either of those work. I'm going to be, if he leaves irrigation, I'm going to be very interested in that. Because I have, an extra yellow with Alex, and I have extra happy face. So irrigation looks really good to me. I'm hoping he takes knights so that I'm not pressured to take the knights myself. The next one. He's got quite a lot of resources. He could finish his Wonder and grab. What does he grab though? He's got a lot of hard choices here. Probably not knights because he probably doesn't have a knight tactic. I mean, he's less likely to given what I drew. Oh boy, good. Okay, so knights is safe, and I have the opportunity to take irrigation. Gotta skip politics again. I think that this is just an inevitable part of my turn right there to get into Codalize. And so I could build 2 stages. Oops, I meant no, I could build 1 stage. Yeah, so increase pop. Maybe just do that twice and grab irrigation. I think that's pretty good. Then I'll grab knights next turn, of course. Maybe even Richland. I mean, I have 5 actions now, so I can do a lot of things. So I don't know of any better move than that. I think this is pretty good. Now, I suppose I could increase pop and build a warrior, and then I'd have 2 actions, and then maybe elect Joan. Just not sure that I want. I don't know. So if I get the free warrior, that's going to feel pretty bad. So let's just do that and grab irrigation. And that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of raid. I think he's got knights. I don't think I'm raiding him. I'm more inclined to go with, ooh, that's tough. Maybe this, because I could see getting 4. Yeah, easily. So let's go with that. Let's go with that one. If I was gonna get only 3 on a military, then I could keep the other one. Now, heavy cav is interesting. I still haven't drawn an event. Kind of wish I was Confucius. I could actually do something with these. So free action. So basically I have 6 actions next turn. So with the free action, I could get irrigation down. Or that's it, right? I could build a religion. So I'll get the free irrigation, and I see Universitas is coming up. I love that Wonder. like this early. It's not super early in the H1, but I love it as a second wonder, even though, I do have a science wonder already. But with that, I can be, sitting on 4 science a turn, and I've had this bonus 6 science as well, which was, equates to Coda laws. I think that'll set me up pretty well. See what he does in his turn. Of course, he could take it himself, depending on where it goes. Oh, okay, so he's made that impossible for me. I'm not sure if he did that on purpose or not, but probably not. I mean, I don't think that he twisted his turn just for that purpose. Wow. So he's left me with knights. Of course, I'm taking that. And cultural heritage looks really good. I like the idea of finishing the wonder. I'd like to get Joan going. So I do have a lot of good cards. Gonna have to get rid of one of these, which is kind of a shame. So yeah, let's definitely get Joan going, and then maybe just finish this. Oh man, I kind of want cultural heritage, but I also kind of don't need it, given that I just got a bunch of science. I'm about to get a bunch of science. What else could I do? What else is good here with these 3 actions? Of course, there's this, and then just work on the wonder, grab Richland. That's pretty good, actually. Richland itself. I mean, that gives some alchemy for 1, but I'm okay with that. It puts monarchy on the 6 for him, which I'm super okay with. Would I rather have urban growth? Probably not. He's gonna have to spend 2 on iron now, or else he doesn't get iron. Yeah, I like it. Given that he's, what should I discard? This is tough. Probably a boat, right? Okay. Because I might go for this heavy cav. Not too interested in that event, I gotta say. It's not my favorite draw. Looking at the irrigation situation, there's one more in the deck. So maybe we get even on that. He gets into irrigation, and it becomes a problem for both of us. Huh. I mean, of course, you can stay ahead of rats. You can stay on top of it. It's possible for me to do so, but it's much easier for him to do so if he has no food income. There's 2 food or 2 rocks. Which one do I want? I'm thinking food, honestly. We'll see what he does with the iron. Oh, he already has iron. Whoops. Forgot that. Okay, so he's played all these events. I have no idea what's going on, except I'm Joan, and so I will. Momentarily. What would I do if I was him? He's got 11 science. I think you just stay happy with... I don't think he goes for monarchy. I mean, given what he has basically 13 science and 5 and 10 committed to the texts that are in his hand. Oh, didn't see that coming. Interesting. That's good. That's a good combo. Silk Road's coming. What other wonders are there? There's Machu Picchu coming, which I would love if I get into iron right here. There's a rebellion. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go ahead and skip politics. I didn't even think about that possibility. Finish that so we avoid the rebellion. Thanks, Joan. Grab the iron. What else? I'm feeling knights right here. I think it might be, although I don't know. Iron would be good to get into as well. Yeah. Let's try that. And so I went with the food. Was that the right choice to go food? Because I'm already getting a good amount of food in. I got plenty of pop. Let's go with the iron. I mean the rocks. Yeah, I think that's good. And I might as well start with the army. Yeah, because then I can just... Well, I need more science, don't I? I don't know. I'd rather use one of these right now. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Plunder. And I guess that... I guess. That's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a weird configuration to have 3 on knights. I don't know. Plus, this is kind of better for transitioning. Like, it's better for transitioning. It's better for also territories. Strategic territory and uncertain borders. I can play strategic. He's on 2 MA. I do have the boat advantage here. I'll play strategic if he doesn't play anything. Interested in Machu Picchu here. That'll be 3 CA for me. Looking at his side of the board again, he's getting 3 culture per turn. So Mike's getting 1 from St. Pete's. If he builds a temple, then that's going to be a 1, 2, 3 point per turn temple. We'll see if he goes for the knights. He doesn't know that rebellion's there, and if he goes for knights, to me that'll indicate pretty strongly that he's worried about some strength-based events. Of course, we'll see the events before they happen. But if I were to play an event, I'm not going to be able to see the next event, and so I might try to think. I might go for a. Well, I can't go knights, can I? Interesting. That makes me not want to play an event at all. Because now if I play an event, sure, it's just rebellion, but then what's he got behind that? Yeah, I think I got to skip. He's gone into orbit here with 7. So I need to draw a boat. If I draw 1 boat, I'm fine. Let's grab Machu Picchu. Do I risk it? I could build the knight, and then I'm definitely fine. I mean, not the knight, the warrior. But I don't want a warrior, do I? Unless I somehow get one of these territories that he's played, which is very unlikely. If I do that, then I have rebellion. If I do that, I have 55 seconds here. If I do that, that's pretty good. And then swordsman. I don't like to not have swordsman going into age 2. Let's see. That's done. Rats, I think, is not so great. Uncertain borders could be interesting. Come on, boat. All right, I'm safe. I wonder if he'll test me. He's got some territories that he wants to get at, I'm sure. I'm sure he'd rather play an event. Oh, nope. He's going to test me. All right. Let's get rid of... Man, I got another chance at heavy cav, but I have 2 warriors now, so let's get rid of that. I mean, that just kind of cements his position on the territories. Didn't really need to do that. Maybe he did, though, because I am going to be drawing, a lot more than he is at the moment. So that pretty much solidifies my turn, which will be knights. Did I just... Oh, I was going to say, it looked like I got rid of my tactic there, but there it is. It was hiding. That was... Geez, my heart stopped for a second there. So he's got no draws. What did he even attack me with? Enslave, right. The only thing that does cost 2 MA. Well, he is probably a little disappointed in that, not going through. So he's have to disband something, right? Or no, I think he has to disband something. I wonder what that one card is. So he disbands that. Okay. Still got this rebellion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to spend... So I could play barbarians. That's a pretty safe play. And then I don't have to worry about the stupid rebellion. I can get some food. Let's get politics and look at this a little closer. I go knights. I could do that. Yeah, so I could do that after playing rebellion, or after triggering rebellion. And that's pretty good. Because then it's on top of... I get on top of whatever strength-based events there are. Of course, he's going to copy that later, but what would he go to? He go to 11. I don't know. I think barbarians is a pretty good play. Okay. And then, yeah, I think I do want to get into that strength just because there is some, a good possibility for a strength-based event. I'm a little... He's got to have a tactic, right? I don't know. I'm a little wary about giving him that tactic, but, he only has 2 MA. If he wants to skip his next draw, I guess that's fine. This is good. This is good. There's no rats in the deck, so I think that's good. I think we're all set with this. I need to finish that wonder as soon as I can. Transcontinental Railroad. Okay, so he's not afraid of strength-based events. He's eager for this territory. So his strength was more for that attack, I guess. He saw me at 4 science. He saw, okay, can't build knights. and he thought he'd go for it. Yeah, or he's just super eager for that territory and he doesn't care about the strength-based event. Either way, we'll see what the deal is in a moment. I don't think uncertain borders is it a good idea? Because I'm gonna have a lot of food coming in. We're past rebellion. I can crank out the pop. I don't really need to keep him happy just yet. And I could build another army. Go to 15. I mean, that's what you do with Machu Picchu, right? I mean, you get all these extra people. It's either that or go for, like journalism, opera, I suppose. Who's in H2 anyways? Maria would be cool. Catherine, Eiffel Tower. Shakespeare is not going to be so useful. I don't have enough pieces for Shakespeare at the moment. Nobel would be cool. James Cook, maybe to fight him on these territories. What is that one card he has? Oh, he played it. I wonder what that was. It wasn't the tactic. Okay, so he's fixed his food a little bit. Well, what does this cost? 9? Yeah. And that's inhabited. So I'm not super enthusiastic about inhabited right now. Actually, wait. I basically have tied him, except I need more boats. What I'm saying is I have the tactic. And if I wait for him to copy it, the problem is I don't have any boats. Does he? I don't know. Who knows what he drew? I don't think he did. He probably didn't draw a boat. So why don't I play this? Let's try it. Maybe I'll win it. Just because I have a tactic and he doesn't. If he drew a boat, then he wins. Yeah, if he hadn't played an event, I don't think I would have done that. I would have assumed that was a boat. Boat or tactic. Yeah, so if he drew a boat, then he's got 3 plus the boat, plus his 2 is 7. He'll go for 7. If he didn't draw the boat, he'll bid 5. 6. He'll throw his knights. He'll send both knights. Shoot. Didn't consider that. But that's not terrible for us because now he's like super behind on MAs. Still, something I didn't consider. So that's probably what he's thinking. Does he go for 6 and then have to rebuild, or does he? Okay, he went for 5. Yeah, because he'd have to rebuild and he'd be. I don't know. That's one bad thing about being behind on MA is one reason why the third MA is so important. So there it is. There's colonization. And I'm not sure what that is. I don't think it's strength based on what his play has been. But I'm going to want to get there, of course. I'm going to want to get back to strength. So this looks pretty good. Patriotism. I'm not going to go 2 on cannons. Not yet. I think I just want to get some of these pop out. I guess I could spend that now because so anything I spend, I got to delay this wonder, which I really want to get down. I think I'm okay with just staying at 5 for now. Maybe that. So I could do that just to spread out the MAs a little bit. I have no hand. So 2 actions left. Yeah, and the next turn I'll do patriotism to get the second knight. And try to stay on top of this uncertain borders coming up. That's the big issue here. I'm trying to get uncertain borders, but I'm also trying to build this wonder. Frugality? I don't think I need that. 2 actions. Oh, it's tough. Could go swords, no. I know it's just too much science. And of course, I'm not gonna. I got 9. I got 9 rocks next turn. I think urban growth might be good here. Yeah. Let's go with that. I guess that kind of gives him cannon if he wants it. And then we have to fight for it if he doesn't. Ravages. Okay, so I do Ravages. That'd be a good one to play, right? Oh no, he'll just take out his university. Still, that'd be pretty good. Take him down by 2 science per turn. And that could happen pretty fast. Uncertain borders coming up. Barbarians. Not worried about barbarians because he has way more culture than me. Do have a hand size issue here, but I'm going to be playing patriotism. I could just quickly build a temple here. Organized religion's coming up. Catherine's coming up too. So I do have that uncertain borders. At this point, I haven't really turned any of this into points. I want to get that wonder done first. That's priority. Getting that wonder done will give me 2 more rocks a turn, 2 more food per turn. And then I'm just going to be desperately trying to keep up with the food for a while. But then I'll have a ton of pop, a ton of rocks. And journalism's coming. Scientific method. We'll see what he leaves, see where he leaves journalism. Because if he puts that at 1, that's going to be pretty tempting. I can play Ravages. Let's see if he copies my tactic. I think he would, right? If he does, he goes to 11, and then yeah, he copied it. I wonder what the 1 card is that he has. And Barbarians. So, let's get politics. Let's see what this looks like. We got patriotism. Does not put me ahead. That even doesn't put me ahead. And this looks good. Then I can't finish the wonder. I guess I would just be... What am I doing here? Maybe I delay the wonder by a turn. And then get stronger like that right now. Is that good? 15 even? I hate how much I'm delaying this wonder, but I don't know. Barbarians. Yeah, it's pretty bad for him. Barbarians. I don't know that that's the best way forward though, because I could just focus on journalism and economy, and I got some time before I have to worry about stupid barbarians. Okay, so let's do the patriotism, just because I'm not safe without that. If I finish this, then I don't get journalism, but I can still get opera. I guess Roby is exciting to me, but that's about it. This looks pretty good. Okay, so he doesn't get the barbarians, but neither do I, of course. And then I can work towards a Catherine play. Oh yeah, I forgot about Catherine. Okay, I think this is pretty good. And as for points, well, I guess I'll worry about that later. Iconoclasm. That's actually pretty good. Well, let's see what he goes with, of course. But let's say he goes for Nobel, which, yeah, he might. I do like Eiffel Tower here. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go for the strength here. I think this was the right play. I just feel better about having this economy behind me now. And now if I do want to go for strength, which I think I do, then it's going to be all the more easier at this point. I guess that's a lot of the science fixes gone. I have 1 more scientific method going up, which is definitely interesting. Being pretty frugal with my science here. There's rifleman, which who knows? I might draw a tactic that needs that. He doesn't have swords, and I do. So I don't need it, but he might. He's got Republic. Yeah, so maybe I should no. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I should have played Ravages, but uncertain borders is in there, and I definitely want to stay on top of that. Oh, so he goes for the wonder with Michelangelo's ability, of course. All right. Well, once again, I'm in that kind of position where I could play it and kind of rush into the. I would accelerate the uncertain borders if I did play that. Let's see what this looks like. And then I want to get Catherine, so breakthrough, get Catherine. He put Rifleman right there. Nice. Man, Catherine's not that much better except for that uncertain borders ability. I mean, I kind of miss being able to see. Anyway, it does put him with, knocks him down to pop, which is cool. I guess I could take Rifleman, but then that would mean no scientific method, Or I could take cannon, and that would steal cannon from both of us. Oh, I like that. Hmm. I don't know. Got 3 minutes to decide. What if I played swordsman though, instead of trying to get this temple tech? Okay, so backing up, breakthrough swordsman, and that's pretty cool. I'm not going to raid him, probably. I don't know, 5. Ooh, but that would make 6. And so now he needs 2 boats. Huh. No, that's pretty good, actually. Okay, and then with the 2, I'll grab cannon. Cool. It's not great. I have to draw a better tactic than this, ideally. But it does take away cannon. And yeah, we'll see what he does with that. Iconoclasm. This is tough to discard. National Pride, of course, is terrible for me. The Ravages, I think, is good. Lose a happy face, but that's fine. I have Organized Religion. And there you go. I think I'll I don't know. I'm not sure. Like if he plays an event, which I don't think he will, but I'm kind of incentivized to do it all. I want to play. I want to go for the raid. I love the pressure that this puts on him because he needs 2 boats, and I doubt he has 2 boats. I want to play the raid. I want to play the Ravages to accelerate the uncertain borders and the barbarians. Oh, good. This is so good for me. Okay, I wonder what he was going for there. Not the end of the world for him. He'll probably just disband a bronze. Yeah, so now that that's done, I mean, there's 1 out of 3 chance I hit uncertain borders. And then, of course, I could do like the guaranteed uncertain borders that Catherine has, but I can do that anytime. I don't know. What do I do? The raid's not that interesting, is it? Because it's only 3 rocks that I get. He's got a pretty good rock income himself. So we'll probably just go for Catherine's ability at this point. Oh, good. I scared him into all military actions. Cool. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I don't think I could have asked for better outcome of that. Yeah, let's go for Catherine's thing. And this. Breakthrough, urban growth. Maybe not do the urban growth this turn. Maybe. I'm kind of tempted by breakthrough. I love that pushed his republic back. What else is important here? Breakthrough is interesting. I could just upgrade. So breakthrough is interesting that it is interesting to take it from him, but I think this might be the better play. I could, of course, do both. And then just grab one of these. Definitely not Frugality. So either Breakthrough or Engineering Genius. For Engineering Genius, we have really no wonders coming up. I think Breakthrough is the way to go here. Okay. I like that draw. I wasn't expecting to draw a tactic on the very last draw, but I did. So the question is, what am I going to do with these knights? Okay. Uncertain Borders is next. Oh, so that was his plan with the food, I guess, was to, well, I don't know. I mean, he was wasn't he short by 1? Yeah, he was at 3 for quite a while, and he was thinking, okay, once I get that good harvest in, then I'll be fine. So he'll probably increase pop and think that he's okay on happiness, but then he won't be okay on happiness in a moment. I think my turn will look like, I don't know, Kanmon's still in there, right? Might die for that. If I don't, it's probably going to cost me 3 for Kanmon. I got a lot of food. Jeez. So maybe I just increase pop and go for an H3 government. Cannon. I could get into cannon. Jeez, that's a lot of food. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with that. It's finally catching up to me. So I could increase pop, what'll be at 4, so 4 times, 4 pop increases, and then I'll have one more action to possibly take, or maybe just upgrade the iron. Yeah, I'll just do that. And then if he wants to steal Kanmon, I guess he can. He'll probably be at 2 at that point. And I guess I'm okay with that, because I can always get an H3 government. So the issue here is he's way ahead on points. And when he finishes Eiffel Tower, it's just going to get worse. It's pretty bad already, this deficit. And it's just going to get worse. I'd like to get the military theory, so I can go for a military victory. Next leaders are Gandhi, so that might make it harder to do that. Chaplin, I might go for the movies. Marlene, got Einstein, so if multimedia pops up, then I'll be very interested in multimedia Einstein. That'd be a good way to finish up. I'm gonna have a ton of pop. I just don't know that I can finish this on a military basis. It might just be, so my food is just so much better than his. Population wise, if I push military, it's going to be really tough for him to do anything. Yeah, like, of course that does require some luck. I have to draw correctly, I have to draw the right things, but oh, look at that. He goes for the, pretty good. It's pretty good. His food situation's still not great, but okay. Crime wave looks pretty good. Ravages, yeah, that's also still interesting. Crime wave is, a solid 5 points. I think I can stay up. Yeah, I can easily stay up with that. Whereas Ravages is more like just annoying. So let's go for the solid 5, pushing out uncertain borders here. Common's at 3, and that fixes my happiness issue pretty well. Let's just get out of corruption. Let's just focus on that and build a cannon. Let's see what this looks like. Cannon, maybe play the tactic, probably not play the tactic. Well, I mean, he's kind of far from that. He needs rockets, but there's no real reason to play it when I don't have any. I mean, actually, this would be a better move, a better MA use of. So anyway, he's got the MA to defend. It's not about trying to defend. It's just trying to like move towards a military push. Of course, there's opera. Let's see what that looks like. If I had to stop here and go opera, yeah, I couldn't get out of corruption, which isn't the end of the world when you're getting 7 rocks a turn. In fact, this might be better. Or I could do that. That's pretty good. Yeah, this at least gives me a victory condition, something to do. I can build 2 of those until I get into Kanmon, possibly, or an H3 government. And there are plenty of opera. Well, there's Marlene, there's Chaplin. Chaplin's not that great with opera. Okay, there's Marlene. But it's at least a victory condition. It's at least something that I'm doing for my points, which is something I'm desperately behind on. And if I want to avoid having to play military, then I think I need this opera. Let's discard. Oh, this is tough. I guess this, and that's tough. I guess the. I don't know. I guess the raid. What's he doing with that? He might go Symeth. I bet he would. He needs to fix his food though. I really need Kanmon. Hopefully he leaves Kanmon for me. We'll see. Culture war. Okay. Well, there's all the reason I need to go war. Yeah, operas and war. That's good. Organize religion. So build a couple operas, then organize religion, and crank out the defensive armies. I think that'll win. I think that'll work. He needs to not die to that. He needs to get, well, first of all, Kanmon, and also prevent me from getting more civic and military actions. Specifically military actions. He needs to hate pick all military actions. He needs to get his food going. And he needs a tactic. He needs to get like classical army with this rifleman. So his next move is pretty important. He doesn't know how important Kanmon is. Or, I suppose if military theory came out, I might just go for that because that's 6. Because really I only have with Kanmon 4 military actions, which isn't that great. And okay, I suppose I only have 5 if I were to go with military theory. Okay, that's a tactic. He did pick on. So cool. Okay, that doesn't. Oh, Marlene. Oh, oh, that's cool. I can go for Marlene for sure. How does she work again? Happy faces. Oh my god, yes, this is perfect. Yes. Okay. Gotta skip. Gotta skip, but that's okay because I can do this. Oops. Fundamentalism is at 3. Is he gonna hate pick that too? His hands full. It's not exactly gonna be easy for him to do. I don't think it's worth trying to go 3. I do think this is worth 2 though, Marlene. Yeah, especially because she's right next to movies. And then let's see if I can build one of these. Okay, so far so good. I'd like to get out of corruption. I guess I don't need to, but it'd be nice. What should I do about that? Civil service, yeah. Not that interesting to me. Increase pop. Let's get started on that. Yeah, I'm gonna move that up there just to get started on this. Make more progress toward the this army I'm trying to build here. Okay, well, so I could hire Marlene, but I don't think I'm ready for that. I like the MA, but more than yeah. There you go. I think I want to do this. Let's catch up on the pop increases a little bit here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. End the turn. Oh, jeez, this card is tough. Yeah, I guess it'd be harder if I let you Marlene. Fundamentalism. Hopefully he doesn't he pick that. God, what a great hand. Impact of tech. I like that. I have a tech lead on him. Of course he could get the lead on me easily. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I had an extra blue from Machu Picchu, so could have been worse. Yeah, I'm desperate for fundamentalism. I need that. I've got the science for it. I'd like patriotism. If he wants to leave that for me, that'd be awesome. He's pretty full. That's his issue right now. He probably needs to get into. I don't know. What does he play? Revolutionary idea, of course, is an easy play. Cavalry really isn't at all. I don't know why he picked that up. But I guess for H3 tactics. Richland, also not too easy. I guess he could yeah, sure, he could Richland a second farm there. He kind of needs to do that, doesn't he? Starting to lose food. Starting to lose some points on that if he doesn't do that. Crime wave's coming up, so I'd like to play an event. I think Impact Attack was pretty solid here. Of course, I say that with 10 science worth of H2 text in my hand, but still, I think it's worth trying to push. And he has a bunch of H2 text as well, so I think that's fine. It's really about fundamentalism here. That's the next thing I need. Oh, wow. So he does go for strength. That is really strong play. Okay. He could go Gandhi. So let's assume he goes Gandhi. Okay. So what I need to do is, how good would that be? 12 maybe? Rockets could be important. All right, let's push this. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I definitely don't need that many knights. And I could put a knight on opera. Cool. That worked out pretty well. Let's try this. See what this looks like. Marlene is no longer needed. Wait. I mean, Catherine. Wait, but actually she's pretty good. Because it's an extra MA. I don't know. Maybe maybe Marlene was a mistake. No, because I'm going to get... Here's the issue. I have very little science. Military buildup, of course, would be amazing. Of course, he's only at 4, so I think that's a must. I can switch I might be able to duck under him next turn. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does with his yeah, so if he just upgrades that warrior, then military buildup is mine. What else? Rockets? Yeah, let's steal that. This is going to force him into Gandhi so hard. But then I'll have this. I think I can catch up pretty well. I think the last action would be... Ooh, I could just do that. That's pretty good. No, I'll just increase pop. Okay. Okay, cool. So we'll crank out the operas and the multimedias and call it a day. Impactive Harmony. It's all right. Yeah, I could see him disbanding that stuff, though. See if he goes Gandhi. He needs to. He really needs to. Of course, I could grab Military Theory. Let's look at the score again. So I'm about 40 points behind. I'm way ahead on the rocks. And I think it's got about, it's hard to tell how many turns. It might be 1, 2, 3, might be 3 turns or might be 4 turns. Spaceflight is there. So now I'm starting to think about wonders. Internet would be the only other option. Oh yeah, so maybe multimedia was not such a good idea. Because I could just build 2 more operas and crank out 17 culture per turn. So 2 more operas, if we have 4 turns left, that would be, I can only build 1, right? 1 opera. But 4 turns of 1 would be 12, and then 3 turns of another would be 9, so that's 21 points. That covers part of the 40-point deficit. Of course, I'd love to just go War of Culture. That'd be like the easiest thing to do. But that depends on him not going Gandhi. Another thing I could think about, well, I was going to say Impact Attack. I could build another lab instead of the opera. I don't know if that's good though. That might be like 9 more science, which is 4 more points. Yeah, that's not that good. But I guess that would get me military theory next turn, not this turn. And with 11, well, yeah, I'd have to research it on 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 3 or 4 turns. So I'd get it next turn, not this turn, but next turn. Research it on the penultimate turn. No, so that doesn't work. I can't declare the war against Gandhi with such low science. Unless I also get a 6. Does that even work? It really depends on like how many turns there are. And it's hard to tell when there's 19. That's it's pretty low. I think this is like the third to last turn. So there's this one, the penultimate, and the ultimate. I think that's what's going to happen. Of course, it depends partly on me because I'm the last player. Here he goes. Gandhi it is. And military theory. Yeah, so that seals it. So I just got to go 100% military. I do want to push out this event before he might get stronger, possibly. I wish I had Iconoclasm now because that would be cool, but yeah, I don't. I think I'll just push this out. Yeah, let's try to keep the... Yeah, cool. Okay, so I know what I need to do. I don't know if I even want to go waste actions on military at this point. I really just want to crank out as much as I can for points, and that's all I want to focus on. Spaceflight. I almost missed that. Yeah, that could be 15 points. I don't think it gets better than that. Like, I don't think I can spend 7 actions better than that right there. Engineering's interesting just because it's only 1 CA for impact of progress blue right there. Urban growth is interesting, of course. I think I'll probably just grab that. And yeah, so it's either I could increase pop here. Impact of Harmony. So to help me with, well, I just got to 20 on Harmony, so that's cool. It's as high as it gets, really. I think, practically speaking. I'm struggling between engineering, grabbing this, but then that, yeah, I don't know. Then there's corruption. Maybe just increase pop. Let's look at these. Do I want to do all these things? There's urban growth, and of course I could take that back and grab engineering, and then I'd have one more action. I think this is good. I need more time. So let's do that. I need to conserve my time here. Looks like I got another turn before H4. Variety's coming up. All right, so is that good? It's not bad. It's 1 point for me. If I drop a multimedia, then that starts to look pretty good. I think I let organized religion go. I'm not sure about cannons because, impact of strength is a thing. Yeah, I'm not feeling so great about fundamentalism right now. I wish I'd had Kanmon instead. But that's Gandhi for you. Jeez, I don't think he needed to steal military theory as well. What do you spend? 3 on that? Yeah. But he was probably doing the same math I was doing, and yeah, if there was an extra turn, then it could have happened. Now, again, we're at that edge right there where really I could decide whether we have an extra turn, and I don't know. I think I'd like to. Yeah, I think I'd like to because I am getting more culture per turn, more rocks per turn. Uh, like probably my impacts are going to be better. Some more impacts that I draw. Is that true? More time to play them. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't impact whether I drew more, but it would give me more time to play those. I could build another opera. Yeah, I think time is on my side here, so I'm gonna want to try to keep some cards in the deck at the end of my turn. Definitely looking at Engineering Genius. See if he takes that. Oh, he's going for strength. Okay, and then Impact of Progress seems likely. Interesting. Wonder what he played. I don't think that one's Impact of Strength. That would be kind of crazy of him. I don't think he would do that. But the H2 one, I don't know. Why did he go for strength? That's so weird. Nothing else to do? Did he really have nothing else to do? He couldn't do movies. He couldn't do. Wait, what did he do? Yeah, he didn't develop anything. Maybe he wanted to get rid of. Geez, I don't know. That's a hard one to decode. I guess I'll skip politics because I do, like I said, I can make more time to play these things. I just need to grab, make sure that some of these events, some of these cards stay in the deck. So there's 6 cards in the deck. I need to make sure that there are at least 1 card left. Multimedia, I guess. Because I could go for the variety play next turn. I mean, military buildup would be also pretty cool. I mean, I do have that. Why did he go for strength? That's so puzzling. Maybe he's trying to get me to go for strength, like to trick me or something, thinking there's something super important, and then I don't do the things I want to do. From here, I'm just going to pretend like he didn't do that. And then from here, I'm going to go for so I can get rockets next turn if I feel like I need to do that. I can't do that though. That'll be gone next turn if I don't play that right now. So yeah, I'll play that. Who cares? He's not attacking me. 85 seconds left. So reserves, and that's my limit. I can't draw anymore from the cards that aren't going away. I could go for Air Forces, but why? Why would I do that? I don't know. Let's do something. This? Sure. I don't know. Movies? I'm kind of floundering at this point because I don't know what's important. This? Variety? Probably not. This is tough. Let's just increase pop. Okay. Discarding a war and a plunder. 30 seconds on the clock. Whew. Population, that probably is pretty good for me. Yeah. Yep. It's the best tactic. Look at that. I just need one cannon actually, and it becomes 12. So one cannon is 15 military. Man, I'm so puzzled by that strength play on his part. What's the last card? Reserves is the last card in the deck. So I got 17 plus what's in my hand, which is 9. So I have this is resources. 17 plus 9 would be 26 resources. So after the wonder, I have an extra 10, which means I can build yet another opera. And yeah, I guess I could grab urban growth for impact of variety, so I can build a religion for an extra 3 points. So I could see urban growth as a 3-point play if he doesn't take it. There's of course this, which is 6 points if he doesn't take that. Because I think he'll still, yeah, I think I could still stay behind him. He's still 30 points ahead. So yeah, 1, 2, so 30 points ahead, but at the end of the game it'll be more like, take away that 12. So it looks like he's about 18 points ahead of me. Of course, there's harmony technology coming up, and his harmony is only 12 minus 20. So then I'm really only 10 points behind. And then there's technology, which I don't know. I'm doing okay there. I'm not doing super great. I only have 2 H3 techs, and he has 1, but he's going to have more. Population is really where I'm crushing him. So with that played, I'll have another 17 points with that. So then he's looking like he's behind. Then of course we have spaceflight, which pretty well seals the deal for me. Internet, not happening. Well, could I grab that? No, not quite. Unless he leaves it on 1. Even then, I don't think I can grab it. So I have 7. It's going to take me 5 to finish this. Yeah, I still can't grab it. That's the one time I really want some kind of like architecture type of thing. Oh boy. Well, this is what these nights are for, isn't it? I don't have a tactic to help me anymore. Shoot. I better decide fast. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should have thrown more at it. He certainly did. He probably bet his whole boat on it. Well, that's not good. Yeah, maybe that's why he went for the strength. It's just so he'd have more to throw at that. Makes sense. Makes sense. Like, shoot, I could have bid that up and then really demolished his harmony. Kind of nice that I left him with a complete army. So yeah, he sent a whole army at it. 2 knights and a rifle. Whew. Okay. All right, so that does change things a little bit. That makes it a much closer game. So, but the good thing is that his internet is not so good, whereas my space fight I think will be pretty good. Now, what did he do? He developed engineering, and that's about it. Okay. So I feel pretty safe playing this event. No reason not to. Let's play it. Impact of population. Oh, there's another good thing that happened from that. Okay. Agriculture. Okay. So what I was saying is I had 10 extra resources. So here we are at 9 plus the 9, so that's 18. Now I have 2 extra resources. So what do you suppose that event is? Yeah, I guess he's weaker than me now. We'll see if he gets stronger. I haven't seen impact of strength, nor will I. Impact of science, I could think about getting, yeah, I could think about like preventing that issue. This is obviously really good. I think that's, oh shoot, I'm full. Okay. Play reserves and take reserves. I'll have 15 science next turn. If I take Rev Idea, it'll be 21. So that'll be an extra tech if I have the actions for it. That's the thing. I don't know if I'll have the actions for it. Well, okay. If I take this, then sure, I can do that. And this impact attack might come up fast, so this might be 4 points right there, just doing that. I do have a lot of time. I do feel bad about using all the 5 minutes of H4 timer. It just seems like way too much. Looking at these actions, what could I take back, if anything? What should I take back? I need, I'm going to have 3 extra actions next turn. So it might just be Rev Idea, Tech. Wait, no, it would just be 1 tech. Rev Idea, 1 tech. Population, Harmony, Technology. What's this looking like? 18? Okay. So that'll be 21. I think that's good. I'm not seeing anything super obvious that I need to do. So let's end it. Wait, hold on. Could I? So I'm taking, like I was saying, I have 2 extra. Yeah, no, I just don't have enough points to, or enough resources to do much else. Oh, I guess I could copy my old tactic, but then I'd kind of turn off the good one. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. I can do that. Sure, I'll copy it. Whatever. No, but that turns off the. It just makes it harder to play, but it also makes it harder to get stronger. So if he were to get stronger, okay, this is why I'm gonna do this, because if he gets stronger than that, then I know something's up. Whereas if he just gets stronger than 18, then I'm not sure. Definitely suspect progress. Here we go. Harmony. Cool. So now he's played two mystery impacts. I'm not sure what those are. He's played agriculture earlier, so it's 2 that are not agriculture. Progress is likely. Wonders, maybe. Wonders is, I guess, slightly in his favor. Strength, possibly. He's being really sneaky and trying to squeeze out a win that way. I guess happiness for 3 points. Science, we'll see what he does with science. Currently I'm ahead, so he might just get science just to hope that I don't play impacted science. I don't know. Impacted culture, very unlikely given the difference here. He's about 20 points ahead on the board. Here we go. What's he doing? Gets another movie. He does get impacted science. He doesn't go for strength. I can take the science lead back, no problem. The question is, do I play an event and possibly trigger impacted science when he's already 4 points ahead on variety? I don't think so. Let's skip politics and take a look at this turn. I can build 3 stages, and then this, finish it. 21, and military buildup does nothing. This does 6 points. So I'm already pretty full on actions. Just kind of worried about the impact of science, honestly. I mean, I'm at 169, so I'm basically just behind him before impacts. I don't think his impacts are that much of a threat, but I don't want to play this because look at that. I mean, there's no reason to play that. The question is, do I take back one of these actions for the sake of impact of science? It's a very risky play on his part. He could have done that. He could have played impact of science and just hoped that I wouldn't bother. I guess that's one way I lose this game. I mean, that is a pretty solid impact. He doesn't have strength. He doesn't have culture. That's the only super solid impact that I could lose by. And the one action I would take back, I guess, developing rockets. So I definitely lose 4 points for not doing that. But I actually get 2 actions back for doing that. But then that's 7 points. I'd be giving up 7 points. But I get 2 actions back. Dang. That is tough. I'm so glad they have 5 minutes on the clock for H4. That was a genius idea. All right, so let's do this. And, I don't have enough resources then, do I? Huh. Well, that makes my decision a lot easier. 3. Yeah, I just don't have the resources for it. So I am going to play Rev Idea, get some rockets, and then finish the wonder. Okay, well that makes it so much easier. Maybe he calculated that. There's the 6 points for endowment, and I'm done. Yeah, impact of population is just about content workers. It's not about. I mean, is there any reason to put that guy there? I don't think so. That would be more like a fast food thing. But I don't think there's any reason to build that. Then again, there's no reason not to either, except that it delays watching the turn. That's it. That's game. Let's see how that turned out. Happiness. Yep. 3 points. Progress. Yep. It's good. And that's it for him. The other two are mine. Population and technology. Wow. Super close game. Could have gone either way. If had happiness been science instead, then he would have won. So, good game to Heir of Valeria. And thanks for watching, guys.